Good evening. Welcome back to Be Rich. Today, there was a lot of turmoil in the London Metal Exchange. Why I say today? Because London has not yet opened as I speak. Actually, the events happened yesterday. Nickel was trading at $30,000 per ton. A ton is nearly 1000 kgs. 1000 kgs was at $30,000. And suddenly, what happened is, in a matter of minutes and hours, it started to move up and crossed $100,000 a ton. Why did this happen? Is this because of any supply problems or was it because of demand? Well, nothing of that sort happened. What happened was Russia is a major supplier of nickel and there was a huge shortage of nickel in the market. Let us first understand what nickel is used for. Nickel is used for making stainless steel and also an important component of EV batteries. So, nickel is a critical component. One of the biggest consumers of nickel and nickel mining is China. So, a company in China had decided to short nickel for some time in the London Stock Exchange. They had hit up a ruse on a huge nickel short position in the London Metal Exchange. And there was huge margin calls as price of nickel started to climb because of a war. This war was an unintended consequence which affected the speculative market. And when the market crossed $100,000, that is, the price tripled in a matter of few hours, the London Metal Exchange decided to stop trading in nickel indefinitely. Once the contract got cancelled, the big short player Shen Shang from China had to pony up the cash. So, reports from China say that the total losses in the nickel trade for Xinjiang could go up to $8 billion. This means this company could go bankrupt. This is a margin fueled rally. What was happening is Xinjiang, after seeing that the prices of nickel were climbing, it started to buy nickel to basically cancel its short contract. This kept on climbing, and there was a shortage of nickel supply in the market because since he was a user of nickel and supplier of nickel, he could have demanded product supply. So the prices of nickel kept climbing. The Russian shortages only accentuated the issue. This is not the first time nickel has been suspended in the market. There was a huge rally in 1988 when nickel was suspended for a couple of years. But more importantly, in the mid 90s, there was a crisis in copper and tin when a speculative buyer bid up the price of copper and tin and created a payment problem in London exchange. For many years, copper and tin were banned from the market before being restored. Similarly, this nickel ban is not going to get over in a day or two, but will take a sufficiently long time before this problem is sorted out. This could last at best for several days, if not for several months, as the contracts are unwound. Why do I bring this up? These are the perils of trading in commodities in India. Xinjiang has been completely wiped out. The news from China will filter out in details. These are the unintended consequences of war because this was not a demand rally. It is not as if stainless steel manufacturers and EV manufacturers demanded nickel delivery overnight. That the prices of nickel had to go over 3 months. There was a huge margin pressure on the person who shorted nickel and he had to pony up the cash. Since he could not pony up the cash, the market cracked. Yesterday was another day of news for the commodities. Those who were long in crude long before this crisis started may have made huge profits and will continue to make profits. Yesterday, United States banned import of Russian oil. This itself is not a major news because the United States is not a net importer of oil but a net exporter of oil, and there is enough shale gas and oil for United States. But it is also important to see that United Kingdom has said it will phase out import of oil. There is pressure on the European Union to ban oil and gas exports. As of now, they have not budged. It's meeting with huge resistance from Germany and Netherlands, but the pressure is becoming unbearable as the war continues and intensifies. This will make it very difficult for Germany and Netherlands to import from USSR and pay it, because as the prices increase, you are going to pay USSR more money. If I say USSR, I practically mean Russia. The USSR is different. So Russia is going to gain more. So there will be at some time a stoppage of buying from the Russian oil drillers. What is in turn America doing? America is now talking about allowing Iran into the market. It is also talking about helping Venezuela pump up more oil and bring it to the market to cool prices of oil. But all this is not going to change overnight. As summer comes, demand for motor spirit will increase and there will be a rise in demand for oil. All this means crude oil could go much higher. It can be 155 to $180 a barrel. This will put enormous pressure on retail inflation, and there will be pressure on governments to raise rates. But raising rates is only going to compress demand and not going to affect oil. But there will be a lot of pressure on governments to give subsidies to soften the blow on the middle class and the not so well off. Already reports in England say that many people are going without gas this winter because prices are going up, and people who supply gas to retail levels will jack up the price of gas by 50% in April, contributing to higher inflation. This war has had several unintended consequences. You trade at your own peril. Thank you for watching. Be rich. If you like this video, kindly consider sharing it with your friends and relatives. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification. The notification turning on is important because every time we put a video, you will be notified. Thank you once again for watching Be Rich. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.